I want bothering.
I've seen the van.
Look at the carillon, it looks fantastic in this evening light. A few police about there, look. Look at this, what a shame we can't keep the place open. No, it's health and safety they're telling me. It always is, isn't it? It stood there all this time and all of a sudden it's not safe. Right, unbelievable. They're playing bowls over there. There's a family. Here comes Arch, looking very smart. Go on, Katie.
I feel really out of place here.
I can bring it down, please.
Sorry. My camera takes amazing photos. What are you doing?
There you are. What could be better than sitting in a park in the evening, having a cup of tea, look, waiting for something to happen. Don't tell them you've had 5, they'll charge me extra. Oh yeah, that's going in the
Oh dear. It's gonna get it. It's gonna happen in a bit.
What a musical family, look at this. Fabulous, how does she do it?
It's funny.
Hey, hang on a minute, she's cheating, look, there's a bloke over there playing. You're a blooming cheat, I thought it were you.
No, they're my backup.
Oh, right.
The social sound it sounds quite interesting because it can be veterans from any conflict or any service, presumably.
Well, I think some people don't realise that a veteran only needs to have served 1 day, so they might have been in training and been injured. they're still classed as a veteran, so the Armed Forces has done that, so it's from 1 day's service. So there are younger and older veterans, and I just met somebody who didn't realise they were a veteran. So it's really important, if you think you might be a veteran, you can get your veteran badge and you get your ID card.
Helen, you're a veteran yourself, are you?
I am, yes. I served in the Royal Military Police for 6 years, and I went to Bosnia, so I've seen active service in Bosnia. So that was back in the 1990s, and also in Germany and Poland.
Thank you very much indeed for the service that you've given to the nation. That's fantastic. Thank you for all the wonderful work you're doing. Helen, you're a veteran yourself, are you?
I am, yes. I served in the Royal Military Police for 6 years, and I went to Bosnia, so I've seen active service in Bosnia. So that was back in the 1990s.
When the Allied forces landed on the beaches of Normandy to liberate Europe from tyranny. We are honoured to have several distinguished guests with us this evening. Please join me in welcoming the Mayor of Charnwood, Dr. Julie Bradshaw, OBE, together with veterans and many special guests this evening. We are deeply grateful for their presence and for the contributions they and their comrades and families made towards our freedom and our peace. 80 years ago today, the world witnessed one of the most significant military operations in history. D-Day, known as Operation Overlord, involved over 156,000 troops from the United Kingdom, the United States, Canada, and many other allied nations. Their bravery and determination on the shores of Normandy were instrumental in turning the tide of the war. We owe an immeasurable debt of gratitude to the veterans who fought on D-Day and throughout the Second World War. Their sacrifices have ensured the liberties we enjoy today. Let's take a moment now to reflect on their bravery and honour their memory. I would like to invite everyone to join together in a moment of silence to remember the fallen heroes of D-Day and all those who have served and sacrificed for our freedom. To further honour the memory of those brave souls, we have some very special guests here tonight from the Royal Air Force Cadets.
Soldier's Letter, extract of the diary of Captain Alistair Bannerman, 6th of June, D-Day. It is now 0300 hours in the morning and I have just been up to the bridge. It is rather light because the moon is shining, though heavy clouds cover her. One can see the row of small ships and of darker balloons silhouetted in front and behind us against the grey sea. We are still rolling a little, but the wind has subsided somewhat, thank heaven. The captain and his first officer are on the bridge. They make sure where we are and look for coloured lights which should guide us through one of our own minefields. You, my angel, sleep gently in the nursery, I hope. Your thoughts have helped me so much. They have given me real strength. I can imagine how you listen to the news at 9 o'clock and think of me with love. I hope that Andrew's golden head rests gently and quietly upon his small pillow, and that Richard is nice and comfortable lying in his narrow little carry cot. With me sleeps 3 officers, James, Raph, and a special Navy officer who is really only a travelling observer. How childlike and natural we all look when we are asleep. I slept from almost 10 to 2 o'clock and must now go back to the bridge if I am not going to fall asleep again in this stifling and sticky atmosphere. James relieves me at 4 o'clock, and then I have a few hours to myself before dawn breaks. I have wakened James. A long line of flares hangs over Cherbourg, or I suppose it is Cherbourg, and a few anti-aircraft tracer shots go up in the air above the immediate front line. Funny to imagine that there, Germans run around their guns. I would like to know what they are thinking. The whole channel between us and Cherbourg is filled with little ships, which will quietly and efficiently sail towards France. The British, Canadian and American fighting forces on the warpath. I heard that our CO has also landed. Therefore our infantry must be there by now. God bless them and good luck to them. I do not believe that I can write for very long. We can now see the French coast and very soon we will have to play our part. I must go now and look for the landing markings with my binoculars to ascertain our landing points. So, my darling, on we go. I know that you are with me. Come on the Bannermans, let us be gay. Au revoir. God bless, I love you.
Before retiring as a major in 1996. Jane's father, William John Robinson, served his country in the Second World War as a yeoman signaller and was on board HMS Scorpion, which was based off the Allied beaches on D-Day. So therefore, it's quite fitting that Jane is going to light this beacon for us tonight. I will now introduce the Mayor of Charnwood, Councillor Dr. Julie Bradshaw, MBE, who is going to read the tribute.
Let us remember those who gave their lives at home and abroad during the D-Day landings, whose sacrifice enables us all to enjoy the peace and freedom we have today. Let us remember those who came home wounded physically and mentally, and the friends and family who cared for them. Let us remember those who returned to restore their relationships and build their working lives after years of conflict and turmoil. Let us remember the families that lost husbands, wives, sons, daughters and sweethearts. Let us remember the servicemen and women and merchant seafarers of all nationalities from all countries who fought, suffered and died during the D-Day landings in 6 years of war. Let us all remember those in the Royal Navy, Army, Royal Air Force, Merchant Navy and our allies. The brave people who kept us safe on the home front and abroad, and those in reserved occupations during the difficult time of war. Let us remember the brave doctors and nurses who cared for the wounded, the men and women who toiled in the fields, the coal mines, the factories and the air raid wardens, police officers, firemen, ambulance drivers and the young people of the Scouts and Guides, who all played such a vital role in the war. As the beacon burns brightly, let it serve as a reminder of the light that emerged from the darkness of war and the enduring strength of the human spirit. Thank you all for joining us this evening. So as we leave here tonight, let us carry with us the lessons of D-Day, courage in the face of adversity, unity in the pursuit of peace, and a deep respect for the sacrifices made by those who came before us. So on behalf of Charwood Borough Council, I wish you all a very peaceful evening. Let us never forget the bravery and sacrifice of our D-Day heroes. Thank you very much.
Can I say the praying part?